Welcome you all. In this session, let us learn about numerical relays, different types of numerical relays, its advantages, and we'll look into the comparison between the conventional relay, that is the electromechanical relays, with that of the numerical relays. So as the name indicates, numerical relays, it is based on the numerical devices, that is examples say microprocessor, microcontroller, DSPs. So these are the latest developments in the area of power system protection, that is due to the tremendous development in the area of computer hardware technology and VLSI. So these microprocessor, microcontrollers and DSPs, if in the area of power system protection, why we need to use this? Because of the size, because of the accurate result, and it is moreover flexible. Okay, so all the numerical relays, it works on the same basic principle, that is in this type of relays, the current and the voltage, that is the analog current and the voltage signals will be monitored. As you can see in this diagram, the current and the voltage are being monitored through the primary transducers. So primary transducers are nothing but the CTs and the PTs, or the voltage transformers, and these are sampled at specified instants of time, that is it is sampled and then it is converted to digital form for the analysis or for recording. So when we go for numerical relays, we have an advantage that this current and voltage which is being monitored can even be displayed, and depending upon the numerical data available here, then the trip signal can be issued. So the sampling is done, the sampling of the current and the voltage readings are done at specified intervals of time. Okay, and it is passed through a data acquisition system, wherein the acquired samples gets converted to digital form. You can see you have a sample hold circuit, you have a signal conditioner, you have a mux and the ADC, analog to digital converter, so which gives a digital signal to either a microprocessor system or a microcontroller system, wherein the microprocessor or the microcontroller will have a preset value, okay, which is being programmed in it. So if the measured parameter at this point, that is at the ADC, is more than the preset value, then this microcontroller or the microprocessor will issue a trip signal so that the relay will operate. So this type of relays are having the advantage that it is more flexible. That is flexible because you can change the program and you can change the preset value. So it is more flexible when compared to that of the electromechanical type relays. So due to the lower cost and since you have increased functionality which can be included in this microcontroller or microprocessor or DSP based processor, this numerical relays is better compared to your conventional type relays. Okay, and this you have intelligent numerical relays as well, that is based on the artificial neural networks, that is ANN, and fuzzy logic system. So these relays, the main features are economy, compactness, flexibility, reliability, that we'll see next. And this is the overall, the general block diagram of any numerical relays. Only thing is you have the processor will change. Okay, if you see here, the levels of the voltage and the current which is being measured are reduced by the current transformers and voltage transformers. So the output of this CTs and VTs is applied to the signal conditioner, signal conditioner, it will electrically isolate the relay from the power system, and it will reduce the level of the input voltage, and it converts it to a equivalent voltage, and it will remove the high frequency components from the signal using the analog filters. So this signal conditioner output is fed to the sample and hold circuit, analog multiplexer, and then to the analog and digital converter. So these components will sample the reduced level signals and will convert the analog levels to equivalent numbers at this. Okay. So the acquired signals in the form of discrete numbers is processed by a numerical relaying algorithm, which in turn will find the fault and will make the trip decision. So the advantage of using this numerical relay is, first thing is size is compact. Okay, the physical design of this numerical relay is smaller when compared to electromechanical relays, where you have disc, where you have the spindle, everything, whereas in numerical relays it is not required. That means the panel, it needs minimum wiring than required for the conventional one. Second one is coming to the flexibility. It is very, very important because you can program easily the preset value. You can program it in any way you want. So it is more flexible compared to the electromechanical relays. Next is reliability. Numerical relays will have fewer interconnections, which will ensure reliability when compared to the conventional ones. And multiple relay characteristics, that is what I have told you, based on the functionality and based on the program which you write, you can obtain a different relay characteristics. Next is communication. So communication feature is not available in electromechanical type relays, but obviously if we use a numerical relay, we can have a communication, that is, you can automatically display the data which is being monitored, and you can find what is exactly the fault current and why the fault has occurred. Next thing is auto reset. Auto reset is you need not reset it in the way you do it for electromechanical type relays. So once you activate the relay, you need not have to check your machinery each and every time. So that is the advantage of the numerical relays. So if we have a comparison of this electromechanical type relay with that of the numerical relay, we find that the electromechanical relay is bigger in size compared to the numerical relays, obviously, whereas the characteristics in the case of electromechanical type relay is fixed, whereas in numerical relay you can select it. That too, it's based on the program what you write. Okay, so in electromechanical relay is not flexible compared to the numerical relays, whereas the communication feature, the blocking feature, the self-supervision feature is not available in the case of electromechanical relays, whereas it is available in the case of numerical relays. You can even have multifunction in the case of numerical relays due to programming, which is not available in the case of electromechanical relays. And adaptability. The numerical relays, it can adapt easily to change in the system condition, whereas the electromechanical relay, if we want to change it to the system condition, we need to change its construction. So that is why it is not adaptable, electromechanical type relays. And coming to accuracy, electromechanical relays might not be that accurate compared to that of the numerical relays. Numerical relays are very accurate, and it will operate faster compared to the electromechanical type relays. And burden on the transducers, that is on the CTs and BTs, in the case of numerical relays, it is very low, whereas in the case of electromechanical relays, it is very high. And about the calibration, for electromechanical type relays, we need to calibrate the relay each and every time, whereas in the case of numerical relays, we don't require the calibration. And setting. Plug setting and time setting, we have to do it in steps. You might have observed in electromechanical relays, you have a PSM setting, you have a TMS setting, where that disk is there where you need to set. Whereas in the case of numerical relay, that is due to software. Okay, you have to program it, program the settings, so you can easily change. Next, coming to the memory feature, the memory feature, uh, you know that it is available in the case of numerical, whereas it is not at all available in the case of electromechanical type. And maintenance, which is very important feature, electromechanical relays require a lot of maintenance when compared to numerical relays. And communication feature, as I told you, it is available in the case of numerical relay, which is not available in the case of electromechanical type relays. And safety, which is also an important feature. The adequate safety is provided in the case of numerical relay as compared to the electromechanical type relays. And you can have a improved version by adding some more feature in the case of numerical relay, which is not possible in the case of electromechanical relay. So overall, if you see, the electromechanical type relay has less features compared to that of the numerical relays. So numerical relays is good compared to the static relays or the electromechanical type relays.